How much sun exposure do you need to get enough vitamin D? I wish I could say if you go outside in the sun for 15 minutes every day, you're good to go, but it's not that simple. First, you have to consider the time of day, the time of year, and how far away from the equator you are. If it's the middle of winter in Boston, you can stay outside all day and not get enough vitamin D. But also, if it's the middle of summer, but you're getting your sun exposure at 6 a.m. when the sun first rises, you're not going to get enough vitamin D. And generally, it's helpful to look at the UV index. And this changes throughout the day. It's 0 at night and it peaks usually between like 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., again, depending on where you are in the globe. And then beyond that, there are individual factors to consider. First is your skin tone. The darker your skin, the more sunlight it takes to produce vitamin D. And finally, what are you wearing? If I go outside in the middle of the day right now wearing this, I'm not going to get that much sun exposure. Because remember, the UV light has to hit your skin, not the clothes on top of your skin. And if you're outside but you're all covered up all day, you're probably not going to get enough vitamin D. And the same goes for sunscreen. If you go outside and your skin is exposed, but you're wearing sunscreen head to toe, you're not going to get enough vitamin D. And so it's a bummer, but there is no one answer to this question. You need to balance getting enough UV exposure to produce vitamin D in your skin, but not too much UV exposure to cause a sunburn and potential skin damage. And I will say that getting your vitamin D from the sunlight is optimal, but sometimes people need a supplement. And if that's the case, you can check out my website for my favorite supplement out there. But if you can, get out in the sun.